was looking in the mirror the other day, thinking, damn, you look good. As my almost 16-year-old son goes walking by, he goes, dang, Dad, you're looking old. I looked at him, thought, I could crush him like a bug. But then I remembered he was almost 16, works out every day, I might get hurt. So I thought and responded reflectively and said, son, John, you're looking very good this morning. I remember when I was your age, I looked just like you. Yes, my hair was a little bit longer back then, but other than that, we're practically twins, separated by about a 35-year time warp. I then thought about the next words, using that technique of a dramatic pause, which Toastmasters has taught me, builds suspension. And then I came back to him and said, John, come here, look in the mirror with me, and see what you will look like in 35 years. Brought me perverse pleasure to see him running out of the room going, no! I enjoyed that. But I did realize that I was getting older. Still, age and wisdom trumps youth and cockiness almost every time. It hit me, though, as I looked at my company brochure, where I had a photo that was only 5 years old of me. Pretty good guy, until I looked in the mirror again and noticed that brochure and mirror, the recession had gone a little bit further, the gray had come out a little bit more, and my eyes had gone on vacation because they were packing bags. But I know you ladies know nothing of what I'm talking about, because you gals never grow old, what with your lady friend Mary Kay and aerobic exercising and Botox. You'll never age till the day you die. But for us men, the mirror never lies. But sometimes I do lie to myself. I try to tell myself I'm still young at heart. I did this a few weeks ago when I went out to play some tennis, a couple sets with some other friends, and one, it was close. But then the guy from the other team said, how about you and I, one-on-one, mano a mano, for another set? I accept your challenge. I went out and I whooped on him for 2 games. I said, we can call quits there. But he said, no, play on. I gave it all I got and I won another game. 3-0. I said, that's probably good, isn't it? He said, play on. It was 2 o'clock on one of the hottest Sunday afternoons of the summer. I saw the vultures circling. 6 games later, I was very pleased to hand him the victory, 6-3, as I grabbed for my water bottle and stumbled to the jacuzzi, and my heart was telling me in Morse code, don't do that to me. Still, I refused to believe. A couple weeks later was my kid's open house, and it's a 2-story building. I went running up the stairs, no problem up there to go meet the teacher. But then my heart realized what I had done and started beating out again like a wild banshee, an Apache saying, whoa, slow down. And my lungs, hearing the heart, said, hey, feel like we're a smoker at the top of Mount Everest. And once again, they told me in unison, I've gotten older. But I consoled myself knowing that with age comes wisdom, and that is some consolation. Even my kids have recognized that. But it was a few years ago when we were driving down the road, and somehow in our conversation I pontificated something of extreme eloquence and wisdom and insight, something like, no matter where you go, there you are. And the kids all went, wow, Dad, you are so smart. I couldn't help myself. I pulled the van right over to the side of the car, to the side of the road, put it in the park, and I turned around to them and said, wait, remember this moment with your nubile little minds. Remember that today you declared your father smart, nay, even intelligent. Remember this day, mark it in those minds, because in 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, you are going to declare that I know nothing. No, say it's not so, Dad, they all exclaimed. I said, mark this day. I will remind you. Well, I don't know if you realize this, but those are 5 kids, all at the same age. Quintuplets. They are all going to turn age 16 in just a few months. That's a lot of testosterone, hormones, pheromones, and moaning. Great for us. They have since forgotten that moment in the car. I, of course, have not, and remind all of you to help me to remind them. They don't remember a lot of things with earbuds and iPods anymore plugged in. But I also know in a few years, when they re-enter the realm of sanity, after their temporary period of temporary insanity known as the teen years, they will have to pay their own rent and other responsibilities, and it tends to bring them back into the realm of thinking. And I know this because it happened to me. It even happened to a really famous philosopher, Mark Twain. I love this quote and want to share it. Mark Twain said, "When I was a boy of 14, my father was so ignorant. I hardly could stand to, so ignorant I could hardly stand to have the old man around. But when I turned 21, I was astonished at how much the old man had learned in 7 years." So as the hairlines recede on my kids' heads, and their follicles turn gray, and their budgets for magic skin lotion potions increases, they too, I believe, will enjoy the wisdom that comes with age. And in those later years, as they raise their own kids, I believe that they will come to know the man in the mirror.